Hey, so first video, again, something I should have started a long time ago, but didn't, and no point moaning about it really, so I'll start from where I am. The plan for me is to do weekly roundups, check in on a Sunday, analyse the week. In this first video, I'm just looking to go over my starting point really, what I've currently got, the platforms my investments are in, and why I've called myself the modal investor. So first things first, I'm going to start off with the name. So my name's Chris, but I've called myself the modal investor just to kind of give you an idea of my investment research technique. I genuinely value the time and effort that other YouTubers put into making their videos. I don't think YouTube's seen as a good resource, but the good thing about it is you can't really get a one-time sale. So it's in the interest of the maker of the video to offer a service that's worth coming back for. And these guys put in a lot of time and they do deep dives on the stock analysis and they talk you through different metrics. So going back to being that modal investor, I watch a variety of different YouTubers. I value the opinion of a lot of them, and there's a lot of good ones. I mean, the Dividends and Income channel, Ryan Williams, Dividend Freeman, JJ Butner over there, Joseph Carlton, Dalton at Delix TV. There's a lot of different ones, and they all go over different metrics, different stocks, and say their favourite of that week. And I'll see which companies are mentioned the most often and who's caught their eye. And the company's name that does occur most often, therefore making it the modal average, I'll take a look at it, and if I think it fits my interests and I believe in a good company at a good value, I'll consider adding it to my portfolio. So that's where that modal investor comes from. I didn't want anyone thinking I'd just got off to a horrendous start calling myself a model investor and spelling it wrong. So back to what we're here for. So this is my starting point. I've got 3 accounts. I've got my Hargreaves Lansdown one just short of 26,000 in there, just over 4,000 in a general investing account in free trade, and just over 4.5 in my stocks and share ISAs. We'll ignore these two for now. So I've got an overall of 34,500. I started off in Hargreaves Lansdown, and honestly, it's a genuinely really good platform in both the mobile phone app and online, but it doesn't really work for me at the minute solely because of the charges that are linked to it. I typically invest what I can when I can, but with Hargreaves Lansdown charging fees of it's around £12 each transaction, you can see how this approach of trickle feeding wouldn't really be beneficial for me at the minute, because as a percentage of my investment, I'd actually be paying quite a high fee. If I'm only buying maybe £100 at a time, you can see why that's not beneficial right now. So I've jumped over to free trade. I've started off with a general account due to it being free and me not really receiving enough dividends to pay tax. But I've now opened the ISA, and this will be the account I'm looking to fill with that £20,000 quota. So I'm just going to flick over to this one. This is my dividend history. So what you'll notice is I've had absolutely no idea what I was doing until roughly May of 2021. So just in here. As you can see from that point, I mean the stuff before that I don't even, I'm just going to leave that in there as a reminder that I do need to have a plan. But ultimately my current situation, it's what you'll know about dividends, so they're a slow game, everyone will tell you that, and it gives you plenty of time to work out all these different calculations that somehow make you feel better about what you're doing. But ultimately my current situation is, and it hasn't really planned out, I haven't planned out this, but it's fairly even each month that's working out. So I've done my little metrics down here. So per month I'm currently roughly at, well, I am at £91 and 59 pence. So let's go straight back into the ISA using that modal average of which stocks look attractive to me at the minute, and that's how I'm planning on rolling forward, and to be honest I'm pretty happy with that. I've got my projected total up here as well for the year, so you can see the growth each time, which again very exciting, but it's just slow because you've got to wait until the end of the month until you get those numbers. That's it for this video really. As I said, I just wanted to do a bit of an introduction and hopefully get to meet a few new people on here who've got a similar kind of portfolio size and compare between them. It's nice to support each other through the journey and share success. It'd be great to hear any kind of comments and any companies that you think are good buy right now. As I said, the more a company name pops up, the better it is for me really, and I'm sure your knowledge will help someone else in the same situation, because ultimately we're all trying to achieve the same thing. Hope it's been useful, and I'll speak to you again through the week. Thank you.